Welcome to another Meeples and Milkshakes Board Game Cafe unboxing video. I'm Jim, and we have about 10 boxes or so. We've got a bunch of brand new stuff and some very popular restocks, so let's get right to it. All right, first up for popular restocks, Unmatched Cobble Fog. This is the big box, I don't know what you would call it. It's like another set. I don't know what the word they're using for it is, but it's another set of Unmatched characters. This one has Dracula, Jekyll and Hyde, Invisible Man, and Sherlock Holmes. And you can play these characters against each other. They have sidekicks, you have some cards, and you put them on the map, and you're trying to defeat your opponents. Plays 2 to 4 players. There's all kinds of other sets. I think we have a brand new one that we're going to be opening shortly. I think it's in today's shipment, and that's pretty cool. So Cobble Fog just continues to be super popular, so we brought even more in. One more Cobble Fog, but here's the new one. This is Unmatched Little Red Riding Hood versus Beowulf. Very cool miniatures. You can see there the Little Red Riding Hood and Beowulf miniatures. So this is a standalone set. It has a small map that's good for playing, 1v1 kind of a game. You can mix and match these characters with Cobble Fog, or the original set, which is Battle of Legends Volume 1, which has bigger maps. So does Cobble Fog. You can mix and match however you like. Lots of fun. A couple of these are already spoken for, but the rest are going to be available on meeples.ca and in store. Okay. Wow, that's in there tight. There we go. As you can see, 4 copies of Tidal Blades, Heroes of the Reef. I don't know this game. What I do know is that one of our staff has it and thought it was very cool. He kickstarted it. This is the retail version, and this is a 1 to 4 player game, 60 to 90 minutes. Looks very neat. Unfortunately, there's not much more I can tell you about it, but this was a very successful Kickstarter product, and hopefully you're going to enjoy it too. I do love the art, that's for sure. Waste of a big box, but okay. So we have some removable sticker sets for Gloomhaven Forgotten Circles. So if you're playing that expansion for Gloomhaven and you want to be able to play it more than once, then this will give you non-transferring adhesive stickers that will let you play it multiple times, which is cool. These are very inexpensive. And then we have a special order here. Trogdor, the board game. He's, as you can see, burninating the countryside. And this is a cooperative board game of burnination, majesty, and consummate V's by the brothers Chaps and James Ernest. I haven't played this one. I have seen it being played, though, at meetups back before the pandemic started. And it looked very cool. And this is a special order for somebody. And I'm sure that person's very excited. I know they're coming tomorrow to pick it up. They've been waiting quite a long time for this to come in. So there we go, Trogdor the board game. Excellent. Next up, we have a few more copies of Merv. This is Merv, The Heart of the Silk Road, the new game by Fabio Lopiano and designed by Ian O'Toole. I finally got to watch some videos about this. It's a game that I am looking forward to playing very much. They called it a point salad game, which if you're not familiar with that, means there's just lots and lots of different things to do, lots and lots of different ways to get victory points. Definitely a pure Euro. There's all kinds of stuff going on here, a lot of mechanics, some theme. The person did suggest that not all of the actions felt very connected to the theme. but certainly the overall story was interesting. You were trying to do lots of trading in Merv, which was the biggest city on the Silk Road, and you're trying to get that done and defend the city before the Mongols come and rampage in the city. Apparently, the Mongols actually destroyed Merv and killed about 70% of the people way back when, which is all very sad. But now you get to try to do a better job of protecting the city and make some money while you're doing it. So that's Merv, restock of that. All right, been waiting for this for a long time as well. This is Renature from Capstone Games. At least one of these is already spoken for, but the rest will be available on the site and in store. Beautiful looking game for sure. Designed by Wolfgang Kramer and Michael Kiesling, who collaborate on a lot of games. They're amazing designers individually and together as a set. Here it says, from simple rules comes a multitude of exciting decisions and tactical possibilities. With stunning components and a beautiful theme, Renature is perfect for casual and advanced players alike. Help nature reclaim what is hers by restoring a polluted valley to its pristine state. Very neat. Like the art, and I like the theme very much. And great company, as I'm sure you've heard me say, Capstone only puts out good games. And so there you go, that's Renature. Next up we have a restock of Parks. A very cool game that you can never find on the shelf because the word Parks is so tiny. Definitely wants to be shown this way instead of this way. Most of our games are unfortunately shown spine forward. Very nice game. Parks celebrates national parks around the US with art from 59 Parks Prince series. This is a game that, well, I remember having seen it. Haven't played it myself yet. Every time we've had it in, they just all sell out, so I don't have my own. But it has really nice game trays inside the box, so it looks great. Really nice components. As you can see, 1 to 5 player game, ages 10 and up, 40 to 70 minutes. This is by Keymaster Games and Henry Audubon. Just gorgeous. Just a gorgeous game, and we're really happy to finally have that in. And the reason this has been restocked is in one of those boxes that's coming up, we are going to see the expansions that are now out for Parks, Nightfall and Mountaineer. All right, so we have in here 4 more copies of Praga, Caput, Regni, Vladimir Suchi's new game. Very heavy box, very cool art, very neat board and components. I have not obviously had a chance to try this yet because it's brand new. This is very high on my list. We will have this in the library. We have a copy for the library, just have not had a chance to crack it and get it all ready for the library yet. But it will be there, and you can take one home as well. They're available on meeples.ca and in store. Here's the other big release. I'm excited to have out here Alexander Pfister and Arno Steinwender, CloudAge. Art by Christian Opperer. I hope I'm saying that right. This here, there we go. I'm going to show you that there. CloudAge is a mix of engine building, deck building, and resource management. That's becoming like deck building is getting popular to mix in with other mechanics like worker placement and now resource management. We're seeing a lot of games that are coming out like that. Here's another one. So it says here, 15 years ago, the mysterious secret society Cloud set fire to countless oil production sites and burned down large forests to destabilize the world. The resulting environmental catastrophe had disastrous effects on the entire planet. Now, years later, you travel above the dried out landscape in your airship searching for a better life. You visit cities, send out drones to collect resources, and battle cloud militia. CloudAge is a mix of engine building, deck building, and resource management. The campaign system makes it easy to start playing quickly with new elements being introduced into the game as players progress through the chapters. While you play, you also experience and help guide the story. If you prefer, you can also play standalone story spin-offs as single scenarios. Very cool. 1 to 4 player game, 60 to 100 minutes per game, according to the box. One of these, at least one of these, maybe 2 of these is already spoken for, and the rest will be on the site. That's CloudAge. All right, let's start off with this one. This is an older game. This is Blue Moon City by Simon, and this is a special order. Somebody is very excited to have this come in, that it was still available, because this is probably a hard to find game in stores. Let's see, what year is it from? Oh, it says 2018. I thought it was older than that. Okay, my bad. Still kind of old, almost 3 years now. You're not going to find too many of these in stores, but we're lucky enough to find it for them. So there we go. I don't know anything about it, except that it's designed by Renature. I do like the miniatures and the art. Of course, it's by Simon, so it's going to have good miniatures and art. They always are known for their production quality. So there we go, Blue Moon City. Moving on, we have another copy of Tidal Blades, Heroes of the Reef, that didn't fit in the case that we ordered. We ordered more than a case, so there's that. Now here we have a book. Oh right, we ordered a restock of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. This is a D&D adventure for levels 5 to 20 in the Waterdeep world. Well, Waterdeep's a city, but there you go. Explore the mega dungeon of Undermountain in this adventure for the world's greatest role-playing game. So there we go. Then we have restock of the paint set. We brought this paint set in a little while ago, and people were interested in it, so we're bringing a couple more in. There we go. Now we have the revised edition. We haven't had this in a while because we were waiting for this revised edition to come out of Air, Land, and Sea. This is a great 2-player game. Very easy to learn and play. There's 18 cards. There's 3 theaters, Air, Land, and Sea, with cards from 1 to 6. And you are playing cards onto your side of each of the Air, Land, and Sea cards against your opponent across from you at the table. And at the end of the round, when everybody's played all their cards, you want to have higher total numbers in each theater than your opponent. But some of the cards have like special abilities and special rules that affect how you count the strengths and in those theaters and adjacent theaters, and changing rules about how you can play subsequent cards and all that kind of nice tricks. So they've got some, I guess, revised rules or something, I think, or maybe revised cards in this version. So we'll see how that is. I have not played this, it literally just came out, but I have played the original Air, Land, and Sea, and it's very, very fun. So there we go. It has both the seal of approval from the Dice Tower, and it is recommended by Shut Up and Sit Down, which is good. Of course, I'm also recommended by Shut Up and Sit Down, so you can definitely trust me, right? There we go. And then we have a couple more copies of Parks. Didn't fit in that case. And then, like I was saying, we have the expansions. Well, this is heavier than I was expecting. This is actually, I'm not sure this is an expansion for Parks. I think this is a separate game now that I think of it. It says, enjoy the national parks through a classic memory matching experience, or explore a new twist with abilities and gameplay that only takes minutes to learn. So yeah, this is actually not an expansion, my bad. This is a separate 2-player game, memory matching game called Parks Memories Mountaineer Set, and gorgeous art, as you would expect from a game from these folks. And then this is an expansion. It even says so on the box. Parks expansion, Nightfall. Little box. Yeah, so it says Parks is back with a whole new year of hiking. Camp under the stars, visit new parks, explore a brand new year deck, and encounter new wildlife. The parks in Nightfall will fill out your set with the remaining U.S. national parks as of May 2020, not featured in the base game. So very cool. Oh, it also says for each game sold, there's a donation to the National Park Service. So that's cool. There you go. So we got lots of those, and I think 2 of these are spoken for already, but the rest will be available. Now we have a restock of the Riverfolk expansion for Root, which adds the Lizard Cult, Riverfolk Company, a second Vagabond, and the mechanical marquee to Root, which is an awesome asymmetrical area control game from Leader Games, designed by Cole Worley, art by Kyle Farron. This is a 1 to 6 player game, and when we play Root, we pretty much always play with the Riverfolk factions because they're lots of fun. So if you have Root and you enjoy it, I definitely recommend getting this. That's the Riverfolk expansion for Root. Oh, here's another one, another of the Nightfall. We had 6, not 5. And then Sea Change. Waited a long time for this, so long in fact that I have forgotten what this game is about. It does say 1% of proceeds used to clean up our seas, which is kind of neat. For 1 to 8 players playing in teams or themselves, win each round by collecting positive points and avoiding negative ones. So it's looks like a trick-taking game, designed by Connor McGoey, I don't know. Art by Reese Apgwin. I don't know, is that a Dutch flag or a French flag? I can never remember which orientation is which, but it's designed by a European and a Canadian anyway, which is pretty cool. There we go. It has the Dice Tower Seal of Approval and Spotlight Award, Board Game Spotlight Award. Not familiar with those guys, but there you go. Nice little box. We only have one of these, so that will be available on meeples.ca and in store. Lastly, we have a game that we've been waiting quite a while. It's late in arriving. This is Camp Pinetop by Stephen B. Davies. This is a game for 1 to 5 players, ages 8 and up. Let's see what it says here. Look at the back of the box with me. Rise and shine, campers. The bugle is sounding. Roll up your sleeping bags, break down your tents, and get ready for another beautiful day. Are you going to scramble up Gemini Peak, delve deep into Fiddler's Woods, explore the depths of the Fairy Fire Caves, or will you take a canoe out to Lantern Island? Grab your gear, let's get going. You are the leader of a group of campers who are exploring the wilderness. To win, level up your campers to the highest rank by collecting achievement patches, which will give you special abilities. The first player to advance from the starting rank of Possum to the ending rank of Badger is the winner of the game. Looks neat. Ages 8 and up, so appropriate for families with kids and stuff, and that's neat. I like the art and the theme very much, actually. So there we go. That will, of course, also be available. I don't think any of those are spoken for yet. So thanks very much for watching our quick unboxing video. We had some very cool new games coming out. The expansions for Parks, Tidal Blades. We got the Red Riding Hood versus Beowulf, which people have been waiting for months. Renature, CloudAge, oh man, Camp Pinetop, all kinds of good stuff. And we're really excited to keep on bringing the hot new games to Penticton. And you can come check us out. We've got lots of games here on the shelf, and love to see you come down. We also continue to have 10% off takeout for the month of January, and we have amazing food and drink here, and look forward to seeing you come by and sample some of that as well. So thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed these videos, please give it the thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell. All of those things, they will help get our channel noticed by more people who have similar tastes, which is great. And we look forward to seeing you come in when you can. Until then, please remember to stay safe and be kind and be calm. Until next time, thanks again. Bye.